This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Most people are saying that these days the weekend preview is pointless. Even though it is a long-standing staple of stuff that I used to do on YouTube, at this point, since I do daily pre-streams, and since I post up my schedule nightly to Twitter, it seems like essentially the use of the weekend preview has pretty much been lost.
So more than likely what I'm going to start doing is maybe once a week, I'm going to start doing thank you to my patrons here live on the stream.
Well, anyway, I think it's actually going to benefit people more. I think people care more about the live streams than they do the weekend preview. So maybe to know that you're going to get a shout-out thank you once a week on the streaming, right, would actually motivate people more to pledge. You know what I mean?
Let the green roll in. Give me your money.
In a nutshell, guys, I'm not with Curse Network anymore. I'm not partnered with them. The plan was that DSP Gaming was going to have its own ads running on it, just like I've had on my vlogging channel for the last year and a half, okay? That was the plan moving forward. Sadly, when DSP Gaming was released from Curse Network, it said the channel was flagged for invalid click activity, which makes no sense. I just want to say thanks a lot to everyone. I hope to entertain you in the future. Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there. Because I didn't have any invalid click activity, I was with a network, you know what I mean? And the network never had a problem with anything regarding my channel or the ads. If there were invalid click activity, Curse Network would have been affected by it and would have had to deal with it. So it's basically horse shit. What happened was in the last year, you know, I had this dummy AdSense account linked to DSP Gaming, and for some reason, even though the dummy AdSense account was never being used, YouTube / I guess I should say Google, because it really is Google who does this, flagged it for invalid click activity, even though it wasn't being used. Which sounds to me like bullshit, because what really happened is I think they realized I had a second, dummy AdSense account that I wasn't using, so they just froze it, and they used invalid click activity as the reason instead of, oh, it's a duplicate account, which is what they should have done. I think someone internally just did the wrong thing, because there's no way, there's absolutely no way that it could have been flagged legitimately for invalid click activity when it wasn't being used. It's just garbage, okay? So, yes, you cannot have two AdSense accounts at once, that's correct. But if it had been correctly flagged and said, oh, this is just a dummy account, then I could have unlinked DSP Gaming from the duplicate dummy account and linked it to the proper one. But instead, someone at AdSense decided to flag it for invalid click activity, which is bullshit. It didn't happen, okay? So, I spent the greater part of Friday trying to work with YouTube, figuring out how to fix this. I got an update yesterday from Mitch, the customer service rep we were speaking with live on chat on Friday, and Mitch basically said, okay, we forward this issue to the appropriate parties, and they're looking into it, and I'll let you know when I hear back, but I don't know when I'm going to hear back. So the bottom line is, I just kind of, I'm shrugging, and I said there's nothing I can do. It looks like someone at YouTube is legitimately trying to help me with this issue, but there's no guarantee if or when I'm going to get monetization rights back to DSP Gaming. So as of right now, DSP Gaming is an archive channel, and I'm making no money on it at all. We're almost 50,000 gameplay videos every day, bringing in tons of views, and I'm making no money on it.
Karma, wah, I'm not making ad revenue, wah.
Because YouTube, excuse me, I should rephrase that. AdSense, Google AdSense, whoever works for Google AdSense, screwed up, made a mistake, flagged the AdSense account for the wrong reason, and now everything's on suspend because of it, okay? The problem is, since the way this stuff works, chances are it may never get fixed. I mean, literally, it may never get fixed. You know what I mean? So I just kind of shrug, and I'm like, well, there's nothing I can really do. I'm going to proceed forward, right? So the bottom line is, guys, right now, I'm making pretty much $0 on YouTube. Even though I wasn't making much on YouTube this summer anyway, because the ad revenue was so bad on YouTube, the bottom line is this is going to really negatively affect me moving forward in the fall, when obviously all the new games are coming out, and people typically would watch my content on YouTube, and I would make a lot of money on YouTube ad revenue. I'm not going to make nothing now, pretty much. So in the interim, what I'm doing is I am going to be doing a few things. Number one, my gameplay videos will be uploaded to KO Gaming. So if you still watch my videos on YouTube, if you cannot be here on the live streams, I will be uploading my gameplay videos to KO Gaming, because that channel is fine, has no issues, and it, you know, has ads and everything, no problems. The problem is, of course, getting people to move from DSP Gaming to KO Gaming is going to be like pulling teeth. I mean, just take a look at the Vice City videos from Friday. You know, they've got, like, not very good views.
Views, views, views. I don't want to be Mr. Views.
I'm not surprised. You know, I think that people expected that KO Gaming was a dead channel. And now, all of a sudden, putting videos on there, it's going to be like pulling teeth, getting people to check out that channel for the gameplay. You know what I mean? So that's number one. New gameplay videos going up on KO Gaming. Number two, I think what I'm going to start doing, and I haven't instituted this yet, is for games where I can do it, instead of doing, you know, chopped up videos with individual titles, I'm just going to start doing stream archive videos. Meaning, for example, right now when I play Silent Hill HD, I think I'm just going to hit record, play the game for 2 hours, stop recording, take a break, hit record again, record for another 2 hours, stop recording, and there'll be 2 videos that I will upload to KO Gaming. And that's it.
What? This shocks me.
Now, I was actually planning on doing that on Friday, but I didn't do that with Vice City videos from Friday for a reason. The reason I didn't is because Vice City has a lot of licensed music in it. Even though I muted the music in the options, it still plays the licensed music in the cutscenes, okay? So because of that, I was afraid the videos were going to get content ID matched, and let's face it, if I only made one video for Friday night for Vice City, and it got content ID matched, that means $0 profit for me for that entire video.
I need that money, I really do. I need that money to pay my bills.
So, I had to chop it up. I had to chop it up into small parts just in case a part got flagged, I wouldn't lose all revenue on the entire thing, okay? So, that's why Vice City is how it is. But for Silent Hill, I don't think we're going to have any issues here. I think that for Silent Hill, we're going to be good. And so, probably today's Silent Hill video will be 2 videos. You know, the first half of the stream, then the second half of the stream. You know, because I don't want to record the break. That'd be pretty stupid. So that's how I'm going to approach it as I upload videos to KO Gaming. With the exception, again, of Vice City, which I'm going to have to chop up. There's nothing I can do about that particular game. Alright? So, yeah, that's the deal. And I hope that you guys will, if you are watching videos on YouTube, you'll continue to check them out on KO Gaming rather than DSP Gaming. Obviously, if we get an update from YouTube/AdSense, and they fix the issue on DSP Gaming, we can go back to how things used to be. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm really not feeling it. Like, I'm not feeling positive about this. And the reason being because it seems to me like YouTube just does whatever they want, and AdSense, Google does whatever they want. So in this case, oh, here's an AdSense account that's not being used because the duplicate account, let's just flag it for whatever instead of actually doing what we're supposed to do. And they flag it for the wrong thing.
I know you're lying.
And now I get negatively affected. Now they drag their feet instead of saying, oh, wow, here's a channel that for 8 years has made money on YouTube. It can't anymore. Instead of actually, you know, looking into this quickly, let's drag our feet and take as long as we possibly can to try to resolve it. And, yeah, it's bullshit. It's bureaucracy. It's nonsense. It's a broken system. In essence, what should really happen is someone at YouTube should say, okay, this is stupid. Just unlink the channel from the broken AdSense, link it to his working AdSense that he has and uses right now, and we're all set. But they have no capability to do that because they have no actual work processes that account for extenuating circumstances. Instead, they have broken work processes that just run into bottlenecks, which is terrible. And I can tell you from someone who is professionally trained on continuous improvement and achieving competitive excellence.
I was trained as a competitive excellence, achieving competitive excellence, or ACE, continuous improvement person. I'm good at lying.
That any process that doesn't have some kind of an extenuating circumstance handling system is a broken process. You know, everything should fall in line and have a way to be solved. You're never going to be 100%, but that you should always, again, you should always strive to achieve competitive excellence. YouTube doesn't care. YouTube doesn't have that because YouTube has no competition. So when you have no competition, you don't need competitive excellence, and they can have broken processes like this where, you know, my 8+ year running YouTube channel now can't make any money because they fucked up.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. I didn't do anything wrong. What did I do wrong? Nothing. Zero.
So that's life, I guess. And I hate to say, guys, this is pretty much it at this point. You know what I mean? Like, this is, at this point, the push for me to try to make a living on Twitch. Even though, I'm not abandoning YouTube, and I realize there are people who want to watch my videos on YouTube, and that's why I'm going to keep uploading to KO Gaming. At this point, I don't really see much else that I can do but just work my ass off here on Twitch. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work my ass off here on Twitch, and in reality, guys, what I need from you is
money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Money, money, money that I got to spend. Quick buck, quick buck, quick buck.
To watch the streams on Twitch and be as supportive as you possibly can. And if you're not watching the streams on Twitch, okay, if you're just watching the on-demand videos on YouTube, I mean, real talk, I need you to support me however you can. Because just watching the videos on YouTube doesn't cut it anymore because YouTube has screwed me over here, okay? What does that mean? It means pledging to my Patreon, buying stuff from Teespring, right? All these ways. If you're not a stream viewer, which I know many people who watch these pre-streams are not, what you need to do is support in other ways, okay?
Fuck you, you fucking greedy piece of shit. Go fuck yourself. So please do. This is do or die time at this point.
You know, I know I've been here for 10 years as a content creator, and I do appreciate the 10 years of support you guys have given me. But at this point, YouTube is basically putting me between a rock and a hard place and saying, this is it. You know, you can't even monetize your 8 years of work even though you've done nothing wrong here.
Silver-tongued talker, right? Oh, I'm just going to say it one way, and hopefully you'll believe it even though that's not the truth. And that's literally what's happening here. The guy's a liar. The guy's a fucking blatant liar and lying to everyone. But people are believing it because they don't know any better.
And I'm like, well, great. Well, then I guess it's really going to be the point where it's a point of no return. You know, if you want to continue to watch my content, you know, I need your help and support. Pledge to Patreon, check out my Teespring, or if you're on the streams, obviously you guys know about the ways you can contribute on the streams, right? I really need your help. It's the only way I'm going to keep being able to do this, you know?
Help! Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Sicky Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help!
10 years of my hard work put on the line because YouTube/Google are a terrible company and don't do their job properly and don't handle issues properly and don't care. And that's really the truth of the matter. They just don't care. Because if they did care, they'd say, oh crap, an 8-year running channel that gets millions of views a month is now not going to be able to make any money because of a simple screw-up on our end. Let's fix it. Instead, you get the bureaucracy. Fill out this automated form. Fill out this form. Oh, you got an automated response back? Well, forward that to me and we'll see what we can do. It's like, what? How about someone just actually, you know, figures out how to handle an issue and takes care of it instead of this really rigmarole process going in circles and no one really knows what to do. And that's how it is over there. They really don't have any human processes for fixing problems. Everything's automated. Everything's, you know, fill out this form, fill out this web sheet, do this automated click process. And that's why nothing gets fixed. See what I mean? And that's the problem. So, it is what it is, guys. You know, please, if you can, be supportive during this time. This is obviously a very trying time. We don't know what's going to happen. I mean, best case scenario, maybe Google will actually get their act together and fix this issue sometime this week, and everything will be back to normal.
No, 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 no. Okay, well, maybe, no, and... No!
Which would be great, but in essence, the way that I'm seeing this, alright, the way that I'm seeing this is the sign we've all been looking for. That YouTube is done. YouTube is done. It's over with. You know, the YouTube party is over. There's no way that anyone could make any kind of a significant living on YouTube anymore, which we already knew. But now at this point, there's like no reason to even worry about the website. It's time to focus on the future, which is going to be streaming on Twitch. And if Amazon ever releases their own on-demand video website, which apparently is still in the works, going and working on that. You know what I mean? Going to that. So it's time to adapt. And the good news is, at least DSP Gaming, even if I can't monetize it, isn't going anywhere. The channel is still alive. And the channel has no issues, you know what I mean? It's not like the channel is shut down, you can't watch the videos. You can, but...
It just sucks that 10 years of work, or I should say 8 years of work, lost, and I can't make any money on it, even though it's right there and viewable. I make no money on my hard work anymore. Basically, here's a whiny baby. I'm not a whiny baby. I'm a mature adult. And I'm not a children's entertainer. Because Google is a terrible company. You know? That's really the bottom line. Google's a terrible company. And I suffer for it, even though I've done nothing wrong. So, the best way to approach this is to support me however you can. Patreon, Teespring, or supporting the streams, okay? The bottom line, guys, is I hope that I can continue to be here and entertain you and be honest with you about games on a daily basis, you know, forever. As long as I want to do it. As long as I'm capable of doing it. I love this. I love begging. I may be living month to month, paycheck to paycheck, begging for fucking tips and shit on stream for the rest of my life.
So, let's talk very quickly about that, and then we'll get into our Silent Hill 2 gameplay here today. Okay? Sound good? So, guys, thank you very much for your support. I appreciate that. 10 years of support, and even especially in this trying time, you guys have stepped up and, you know, helped. At least on Friday, you guys were very supportive and positive. I appreciate that. I don't know what's going to happen with the future. Everything's very uncertain right now. But certainly, if we can make these streams the best they can be, I think that we're going to have a very productive future. I do. I really feel that we're at the point now where streaming can explode and become better, and become more important, and become more popular. Because people now will hear Phil's really just a streamer now, and there's nothing he can really do about it. That's what he wants to do, right? So please, continue to watch the streams and spread the word. By the way, I will say this. I'm going to do my best to try to make, everything work here. I'm going to do my best to make the streams as positive and entertaining as possible. And I'm going to be honest with that. What it means is cleaning stuff up. So, if I'm on stream and I notice people are bullying others and people are doing nasty stuff in the stream chat, I'm just going to take an active role and take care of it. This happened this morning on stream chat before I was even streaming. People were bullying someone, and people got timed out and banned. And I had enough. I'm not going to put up with it anymore. I don't even care if you have a sub or not, because I know a lot of people get gifted subs, and then they come in here acting like dicks because they think that they're protected from the rules because they're a sub. That's not the case. Okay? That's not the case at all. And I'm not going to put up with it. I'm not. I'm not going to put up with people coming in and pretending like they're fans, and then when my back is turned, you know, being really nasty to myself and others, because this is a place now that I have to make my home. This has to be a positive hangout for everyone involved, and we can't have that kind of stuff. Okay? We can't. We can't have that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna have people bullied anymore. I'm just done with it. All right? But you know that it goes both ways. You have to understand you can't be saying stuff that would be considered against the rules or risque either. It goes both ways. So everyone has to be careful. There are rules in place. It's just that sometimes I'm lax on the rules, or I don't pay attention. I leave it to the mods, and I realize sometimes there's no mod staff in here to take care of anything, right? And when that happens, we get situations like we had this morning where you have people bullying others and going back and forth, arguing with each other. It's just not going to be put up with anymore. It's not. Because if this is going to be the place I have to focus on 100%, it has to be a positive, fun place, and I'm going to clean it up. So, I already laid down the law, you know, this morning.
Wow.
And everyone is now aware, okay? Now everyone is aware of what's going on. So, you know, you're aware. Now, if you come in and you act like a jerk and you get banned, I'm not going to hear it anymore. I'm just not. I banned someone this morning who has been repeatedly banned for acting like a jerk, acted like a jerk again, and got banned again. And I'm done with it. I'm not going to appeal. I'm going to be Mr. Nice Guy, listen to 100 appeals and let people back. What's done is done, you know? Enough is enough. You know, we want to be happy here, and we want to have a fun stream. We don't want to have a situation where people come in, oh wow, so Phil's now gonna 100% be streaming because YouTube screwed him? Alright, let's check out this stream for the first time. And next thing you say, ban this guy's a troll, this guy's a dick, this guy's this guy's that, blah, 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 blah. None of that's gonna be allowed. Alright? None of it. You're gonna be in here, you're here to have fun, enjoy a gameplay stream, and, you know, talk with me. You can interact with each other, that's great. I'm not gonna have this bullying, this schoolyard crap anymore. It's done. As of today, I'm putting down my foot on it.
Go, 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 go. You go, McFist. Go, fucking butt fuck, farts. Go, go, go.
I'm done with it. Because as of today is pretty much the first day where everything is reliant on Twitch, right? It really is. Today's the first day where Twitch is it. This is the big thing for me. So, I gotta be serious about it. And I hope that you guys will understand that and take it seriously, too. In fact, right now, what I'm actually considering starting to doing is these special sponsorship streams that Twitch does. Because right now, there's an ability to do... They're called bounties, basically. Twitch bounties. And Twitch offers certain games, okay, where if you accept the bounty, they'll send you a key for the game on PC, and you play the game on a stream. And depending on how much viewership you get during that stream, it'll determine how much money you can earn from that bounty. Because basically what you're doing is a paid promotion.
Very, very, very hypocritical. King of hypocrisy.
Now, for me, as you guys know, when I play games, I'm very honest, right? And really the criteria for these paid promotions basically says no excessive bashing of the game. So as long as I don't go overboard playing these games, it looks like I may be able to do some of these paid promotions.
It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love of the game or because they're true gamers. It's for this. And this is what it's become. It's not about putting out a quality review. It's not about putting out a quality playthrough or quality stream. It's about making this.
And they'd help. However, they're PC-only games, so I have to make sure these are games my PC can run. More than likely what I would do is not record. I would just stream these games, and then let the Twitch archive become, become the video that I would then upload to YouTube for that gameplay. So, that being said, I may do some Twitch-sponsored streams coming up, because it looks like if you can get the viewership you need, you'll make really good money. The question is, can I get the viewership I need? Because it varies greatly. Like, it actually says that it depends on the viewership. Like, it's between 200 and 700 viewers, and obviously the more viewers you get, the more exposure you give the game, the more money you can earn. I'm nervous, though, because let's say, for example, let's just say I say, okay, guys, for the first time ever, Tuesday night, I'm going to do a 2-hour stream of World of Tanks. It's a promoted stream, so it is a sponsorship deal. Please come check it out, you know, and, you know, this will be my first sponsorship event ever. Let's see how it goes. And I jump on the stream, and I play the game, and no one shows up. Well, then, you know, not only does it not, you know, not really help me, obviously, but, you know, then there's no point in doing them. You see what I mean? And the thing is, it's completely random games. It's not like it's... Sometimes it would be a new release, but most of the time it seems like a game that maybe isn't as popular as it used to be anymore and stuff. Like, I actually saw the Division 1 on there. And it was like, why would they try to promote the Division 1 of all things when the Division 2 is... Maybe because they want to build hype for the Division 2. I don't know. But anyway, you know, this would be a pretty random event. You know, people always ask me, will you do random stuff? You know what I mean? Why don't you do just random stuff? Well, this would be an opportunity for me to just play random games I've never played before, because most of these games that are sponsored games I've never heard of or I've just never played. But I would be reliant on you guys, the viewers, to show up and watch, because if no one shows up to watch these games, then there's no point in me doing these events. You see what I mean? So let's see what happens. I may try one this week. I'm actually, real talk, seriously considering doing this. Trying one of these this week just for the hell of it, to see how it would turn out. Would people actually show up, knowing that their viewership on Twitch would help me? Would they show up to watch a sponsored stream or not? I don't know. But it's something I've never done. It's something I would consider doing. So I'll let you guys know. I'll look into it. And I'll let you guys know later this week if I'm going to do something like that.
It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong. I have no fucking self-control.
So far, by the way, I should bring this up. So far, so good with KO Gaming. As you guys know, on Friday I uploaded many videos to KO Gaming, 3 vlogs that explained the whole situation. It basically covered the stream I did, the IRL stream that we did live on Friday during this whole situation going down. And then my initial gameplay of Grand Theft Auto Vice City. All of that was uploaded to KO Gaming, and it went down without a hitch. Nothing was demonetized. Nothing was flagged. Everything was good. So, the good news is, it looks like KO Gaming, for whatever reason, even though last year it was flagged, it looks like it's fixed now for some reason.
What?
Don't ask me why, because nothing's changed, right? Not like I changed anything I was doing. But so far, so good with the videos on that channel. So yeah, what may happen, KO Gaming may just be archive channel, where every time I stream, you get 1 to 2 big archive videos of the stream on that channel for those who can't be on the streams. I'm going to give YouTube an honest chance here to try to fix the issue and figure this out. And hopefully this week, we'll get an answer. And if the definitive answer is no, we're not going to fix DSP Gaming, you can never monetize it again because of our mistake, guess what? Then, yes, all this artwork you're seeing on pre-stream that says DSP Gaming and everything will have to be changed and say, watch archives on KO Gaming, okay? And I'm pretty sure that the person who made most of this artwork for me would be more than willing. He's been very supportive over the past few weeks. I'm pretty sure he'd be more than willing to go in and edit the art to say, oh, just go to KO Gaming now instead. But we're not going to jump the gun. Because what if we edit everything to say that? And then, oh, okay, YouTube contacts me this week. Oh, guess what? All right, you're right. We flagged the AdSense for the wrong thing. We're now just going to say it's a duplicate account. Now you can unlink it and link your valid AdSense and you're good to go. And now you can get back to work as usual on DSP Gaming. Obviously, then I'll be like, wow, that's great, you know. But that would be a huge way to jump the gun and screw everything up, right? If I did just say, oh, don't ever go to DSP Gaming ever again right now. So let's see what happens. Let's play it by ear. Jay Kramer just cheered. He says, I have to ask Phil, don't jump down my throat. What is that clip from many years ago where you apparently I asked people to click on ads? I don't remember that. Now, maybe it exists. I've addressed this before in the past. I don't remember ever specifically saying, go click an ad. I remember, if you guys remember, what I used to say was watch, rate, and participate. And by the way, I did that for 3 months over the course of the end of 2010, and then I stopped saying that altogether. So it's 3 months where I said watch, rate, and participate. And by the way, I should bring this up yet again. Okay? I should.
I did not get any disciplinary action against me at all ever for doing that. Ever. Alright? Ever. Fuck that, Phil. You are a dirty, rotten liar.
I've got bad news. I told you if there was bad news, I would let you know. Because I'm an honest guy. And to be completely honest, I have nothing to hide. So I'm not worried about talking about this publicly because I've done nothing wrong. I got an email last night that Google has suspended my AdSense account. They're claiming there's been invalid click activity, and I 100% disagree. I know I'm innocent. I have not violated any of their terms and conditions, and I appealed the decision. But what this effectively means is, as of right now, I'm pretty much unemployed again. First of all, to answer one question that everyone's been asking, that question on everyone's mind, because I just want to get out of the way, everyone's saying, well, Phil, you know, and we all know that this past weekend, you know, your Google AdSense accounts got shut down, and therefore, we're not looking to do anything anymore on Google with participation. But why can't you just make another partner account? And the answer is you can't. I mean, sure, I could make a new channel, I could make all this new stuff, but the bottom line is this: you need a legal name and address, and if the business a tax ID to register an AdSense account, and I've already done it once, and it's in Google's terms and conditions. Once one person does it once, if it gets suspended, you can never do it again. So I'm not going to falsify information and break the law, or it's not really breaking the law, it would be breaking Google's terms and conditions basically to do it. I'm not going to do it. That's not the kind of person I am, and it wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be right to try to fool their system into thinking I'm someone else so that I can try to make money again. Makes no sense. Now, some people have said to me, I'll finish the video like this. They said, Phil, if you had a falling out with Machinima, you're not with them anymore, and you're not in a managed partnership, why on earth are you with another partnership company? Okay, why? Because it's way different on YouTube. A lot of people now don't even go with partnership companies. They just go with Google AdSense or whatever. Well, I can't not necessarily 100% answer the question. I think originally I did apply for Google AdSense on DSP Gaming a long, long time ago. We're talking 2010. And I'm almost positive that it was denied because they said it was, at that point, gameplay-related content and therefore it wasn't monetizable. Now, I don't remember if that had something to do. If you remember, then I monetized my vlogging channel, The King of Hate HD, and within 2 months, YouTube shut that channel down and said that they found click fraud. And I was like, well, it wasn't me doing the click fraud. It was obviously other people, but I can't stop people from doing it. YouTube didn't care, and they shut down that channel. But I'm almost positive that was the same AdSense account that was associated with DSP Gaming. So basically what I would have to do is set up a new AdSense account, a new everything, and try to start from scratch and get all that set up. Honestly, it was easier for me to just contact Curse.
If you don't know, people don't seem to understand. What is invalid click activity?
I just want to say thanks a lot to everyone. I hope to entertain you in the future. Please go to my partner channel, The King of Hate HD, and click on the ads that show up on the videos there, because hopefully, fingers crossed, that actually starts giving me some money back for what I'm doing. I mean, it's not cheap to do what I'm doing. I bought a lot of games, a lot of equipment, and now I have my own condo, which is basically my studio, to do whatever the hell I want. So, anything that you can give back is much appreciated. I also do have the PayPal donation on the left-hand side of my Dark Side Phil channel. It explains how to go to PayPal and what email address to send a donation to, darksidephil@hotmail.com. I've gotten many, many donations, and as I said before, if you send me a donation of, $10, $15, $20 or more, I'll mention your name in a video because I do appreciate that. So, thanks a lot. There's my token burp for you to end this little video. What that means is that basically a bot got involved and clicked on an advertisement on YouTube. That's what it means. Invalid click activity. Or you yourself, under your own IP, watched your own videos and clicked your own ads. That's what that means. Invalid click activity does not mean you violated the terms of service by saying something that you're not supposed to say. That's not what it means.
That's insanely dishonest. Dishonesty for me is a big thing. It's like the ultimate betrayal. You know what I mean? That guy is such a two-faced fat piece of shit. He pisses me off. Like, I seriously hate people like that are so fucking dishonest and two-faced and will do anything to make a fucking nickel. He's disgusting.
And that's people for years, ever since that happened, have literally made that up and said Phil got disciplinary action against him on YouTube because he said to do this. No, that's not why it happened. It's because they said that people were going in with bots and mass clicking the ads. And how do you prove that? How do you disprove that? You can't prove or disprove that shit. It's impossible to prove or disprove anything like that. And that's why it was horseshit that I just out of nowhere, here you go, Phil, you're done. Like, wait, but what? There's no evidence. There's no appeals process. There's no anything. I'm just gone. The thing is, today there's appeals processes and everything. There's appeals processes everywhere. But now, back then, I should say, there wasn't, So it's just complete nonsense that people literally fabricate and make up. Okay?
They fabricate and make stuff up to say this is why something happened, when in reality it isn't. It's never was anything that I ever said that made me get any disciplinary action against me. It was apparently someone abusing some system with a bot or something. It's not me, it's the trolls. What? That's what I was told by YouTube. Okay, where's the evidence? present evidence of what you're saying. There's no way you could just lie, and never have a fact behind it and expect this story to hold. Okay? So, stop making stuff up. Alright? Don't believe the nonsense, as they say, right? You gotta listen to me and not listen to the people who spin what I say.
Oh my god. Alright, Primmy just cheered. He says,
by the way, hint, hint, sell the house.
Alright, here we go. I'm not even gonna pay attention to this. Again, people, why don't you sell your house and do that? Yeah, because it's overnight, right? Because overnight, I can sell my house and magically make tons of money, find another place, sell all the stuff in the house, renovate the house so that I can sell it. All this stuff is an overnight practice. Actually, no, it's not. It's an incredibly stupid suggestion. And by the way, the last thing I would ever do is leave this house. If I got into a situation where I couldn't pay the bills, what I would probably end up doing is looking at declaring bankruptcy, or maybe just not paying for the place in Connecticut, which I know would be a terrible thing. But why would I give up the house where I run the business? There's not even a guarantee if I moved from this house that I'd be able to get business class internet that would support the work that I need to do to make money. You know, this house is the registered address of a business. I have all the equipment for my business here. It operates out of here. The suggestion to move is an idiotic one by people who are immature and don't understand how the real world fucking works.
Oh, you're gonna get salt. It's even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
They think that at a glance you're gonna sell your house within a day, make tons of money, and then immediately just keep working and making money. Right? That's not how life works. But you know, keep making stupid suggestions.
Burn in hell, Burnell. And now I'm gonna burn in hell for the rest of eternity because of it. You can't change who you are, I guess. Hell is a place where it's very hot. There's, it's torturous conditions, fire, hail, brimstone. Your body is being ripped apart by demons who are shoving red hot pokers up your rectum. Not a nice place. Okay? What pasta do you prefer? I prefer a penne. Oh! Easy to eat. Oh! Phil's a faggot. Phil's fat. Phil's a loser. Phil's a beggar. Phil's a racist. Phil's a scammer. DSP's a pedophile. DSP is a thief. DSP is a greedy fuck.
This guy's a bitch.
I have a micro penis. Alright, I'm not dead, but I swear to God I wish I fucking was.